Hi, my name is Suzanna Palmer, and I will be speaking about my philosophy of social media and public influence. I don't have a problem with anyone that has a social media presence if who they are online is the same person at work, church, with their family, friends, alone, in a video game, and whatever it is that they are doing or wherever they go. I do have an issue with celebrities, politicians, and other entities using social media to gain credibility and influence for their own power and glory out of pride and not willing to humble themselves. But that's not really a new story. On Sunday, my pastor started a series on the book of Esther, which relates because he talked about how King Xerxes ironically spread the news to every province of the kingdom about how Queen Vashti refused to expose herself to the king's guests, wearing nothing but a crown. I also want to talk about privacy. I was not going to talk about privacy, but yesterday I had a memorable moment with privacy issues. I was taking photos of my airmen and my operations officer. They were giving a briefing to some civilians and other folks from various companies. Some of the participants were from a specific company that I will not mention by name, but while I was taking pictures, they started a conversation with me only to say, "Can I ask you to not post those on social media?" I was a bit confused because Travis Air Force Base sent their own public affairs photographer to take pictures, and I was thinking, well, where does he think those photos are going? I'd be willing to comply with his request up until I see those photos either in the base newspaper or on their Facebook, but it's game on then. In Luke chapter 12 verse 3, it says, "Therefore whatever you have said in the dark shall be heard in the light, and what you have whispered in private rooms shall be proclaimed to the housetops." I don't know if the person who had asked me was from that specific company or perhaps another company that works alongside them, or maybe they were even in the Air Force, but that he asked me not to post those photos makes me even more concerned about what they were trying to hide. I think privacy does matter a lot, but I do prefer transparency. For me, I'm in a field of work that gives up my private life in exchange for a microscope of who I am and what I do every day. I cannot be prideful about the images people take of me, and it is a burden to be too careful about how I dress or what someone might be posting of me. And actually, I did want to do this in uniform because that is how I dress every day. And it is extra work for me to get dressed up for what I think this video should be like. I should be dressed nice, but that's not really who I am every day. This is the real me after work, the person that has had a very long shift and spent too much time there. And now I'm only slightly concerned about my messy bun and the glasses giving off way too much reflection. So this is me, Suzanna, and my philosophy on social networks and public influence. Thank you for watching my video journal, and I'll provide some links down below to show some of my sources that I mentioned, and I look forward to your responses. Thanks.